and crew cab. We used to have a thing called an extended cab, right?
Mm-hmm.
The hinge was in the back. You didn't have a door handle, right? You had to, open it up that way. And what we discovered was, we knew back in 2010, 2011, when they actually designed these trucks, that the side crash testers were going to get a lot more stringent. The old one, when you did this, the B-pillar, this thing moved with the door, they wanted a permanent B-pillar. So a double cab, it's like this, but it's a shorter door. It's meant for stuff. Put your tools back there, put your little kids, it's a jump seat, fellas. I'll sit in the back of a double cab for 15 minutes and we're riding down to McDonald's or Taco Bell. I just don't want to sit back there and go to Richmond, right? If you got full-size folks, you want a crew, right? Now, basically from here forward, it's the same basic interior as a Suburban, basically. But a lot of our customers, unfortunately, they shop the trucks every 10 years. They're looking for the old extended cab, and when they see that second door handle, you'd be right about here, right? On that double, they go, "Oh, your crew cab's a little small." And well, it's not a crew cab; it's a double cab. Oh no, it's a crew cab. See, so this makes sure they understand. There's a difference. This door is that much longer.
Probably lose about 6 or 8 inches.
Yeah, but the new body hottie truck is going to have 2 inches more legroom in the double cab and 3 inches more legroom in the crew cab.
The new truck is huge inside.
Yeah, that thing is pretty sweet.
The new truck, fellas, they've made these walls a lot thinner.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost 7 inches more.
Interior.
We have more interior when it comes down to ping pong balls and cornflakes. We're going to be Ford this time, because we actually have more cargo interior space without having it taller like the Ford folks did.
It's a waste of a lot of cornflakes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean.
Well, I don't know. It depends on how big your spoon is and your appetite.
Right. How much milk?
Well, and the problem is the milk leaks out these little drain holes, so it's just
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Yeah. All right, it makes sense, fellas. Now, why is a steel cab construction important? Well, that's where I put my granddaughters, right? So.
Electrifier.
Yep. Now you've seen these before. It's like watching a movie again, isn't it? Oh, I saw this movie 6 months ago. That's a Ford that hit a cable. Yeah. Well, there's one right there. See that telephone pole? It's got cables supporting it.
Mm-hmm.
This truck hit a telephone pole with a cable supporting it. I'll send it to Steve, and then you can get it from him. That cable sliced the side of that aluminum truck right down. Now, thank God there was nobody in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm told this guy actually walked away fairly intact. He a little roughed up, but there was nobody in the passenger seat, so it was okay. You see this picture? That's an F-150, an aluminum one that hit a pole just like that one over there with the cable supporting it, and the cable sliced it right down the side. I think we have a better system. Remember, steel bends, aluminum tears. Might not be anything that spectacular. Maybe you just forgot to take your antenna off the car. Went through a car wash. Forgot to take the antenna off. It tore the antenna right out of the fender, wrapped around the brush, and went whap, 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 whap down the side of the truck. $6,000 worth of damage. Of course, in the front of the car wash it says not responsible for damage, so that came out of the insurance company. Which brings us to another interesting thing. If you damage your Ford truck, you may not be able to get it fixed in your hometown. I don't know about this. There's a Ford dealership right up the road here. I don't know. They're a pretty big outfit. They might have it. But here's the thing. You can't repair major repairs, right? I'm not talking just a little, touch up or scratch or something. You can't do major repairs on these aluminum vehicles in the same body shop that you do all the steel vehicles. You have to have a separate spray booth. You have to have separate welding setup and ventilation stuff. Most Ford dealerships are actually putting them in a different building. Bless you. And a lot of times they don't have room for that building on their same lot, so they farm their aluminum F-150s out. You might wreck your truck in, I don't know, Summer Duck, and end up shipping it all the way to Richmond or Charlotte to get it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
It costs 3 times as much to have an aluminum fender as a steel fender. It takes 3 times as long to repair it. If it costs 3 times as much and takes 3 times as much effort, do you think the insurance company is going to go, oh, we'll just eat that cost? Nope. It's about 20% hike to go from a steel truck to an aluminum truck in insurance rate. Now again, I'm talking all aluminum body structure and all that stuff, aluminum fenders. I'm not just talking hood or something like that. So one of the things you might ask customers, they're looking at the Ford, they're going, talk to your insurance your agent yet? You might want to double check that. In general, if they're driving a steel Ford, they're going to find out that their rates at minimum are going to go up about 15 to 20%.
You mean aluminum Ford?
Yeah, I mean, if they're driving a steel Ford and they're going to go to an aluminum Ford, regardless of the fact it's a newer truck, it's also going to be, the rates will be higher. About 15% higher than if they went to a Chevy, which is steel construction.
Okay.
You with me?
Yep.
You need a break?
I can use some water, yeah.
All right, go get some water. Come back.